gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog. This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People wanna know when Mace, Potts, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rockin' over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right. Turn it up, we giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind?
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Miami Dolphins taking on the champions from the NFC, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with the man who has had to stick with me all season long, Charles Davis. And Charles, the anticipation, the hype, the media coverage, all in the rearview mirror now. We can finally get down to playing some football.
Yeah, don't worry about that part. I'll ride or die with you anytime. You know that. But here's the best thing about this. Everyone talks about trying to keep things normal as they approach the Super Bowl. There is no such thing as normal. The pageantry, the hype, all of that is more intense than anyone could ever imagine. What you're trying to do is embrace it in one way and make sure it doesn't totally knock you off your game. That's why the night before the big one, teams often switch hotels, try and give those guys that last chance to breathe a little bit before they go out and play.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And some room to roam now. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 45 yards on the ground. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop. The carry here for the big tight end. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Check it.
On the counter, here's Gordon. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. Gay's kick is good. 3 points, probably not going to win this Super Bowl, but at least you get something on the opening drive.
And it's certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now, come back and get greedy later, and try and put it in the end zone.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, defense.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll set up a throw. Flushed out right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the All-Pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual-type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now Gordon. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Kyle Van Noy gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
No, 66. He's crossing. He's checking crack. Kill. Hey, turn it up. 53's in now. Under crunch. Check safety. Watch out. Sugar.
On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Let's go.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. A handoff to Breida to begin the drive. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
He's coming.
2nd and 2. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's a gain of 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. 6-0 our score after 1. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Breida. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami, with the first touchdown of this Super Bowl, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
When he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now he'll throw with Brady. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, but it'll be 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Rip. Bravo. Easy. Mike Bobo. Hey, check. 44. Let me do.
Throwing again. Brady. He finds his target, Beckham. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Now Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyle Van Noy able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin 1st down. Here's a handoff left side to Breida. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down. On the handoff, this is Breida. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. You.
They'll drop the throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. Well, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
On 2nd and 7, Brady. Flush to his right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing now is Brady. It's his running back, Melvin Gordon. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Hey, Alabama. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Hey, watch it. 44's the mic. Check. I'm coming for you, son. Sugar.
So that'll back him up 5. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Here comes Grant on the return. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now a give coming right is Breida. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55 as we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on third down. Back to throw here. Rolling to his right. It's brought in by Bolden. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he's able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They run again with Breida. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down.
Check 31, check 31. Watch safety creep, watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
On third down, a run from Breida. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Under 10, under 10. Watch twins. Check.
Running with Howard. Chris Jones on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2nd and 9 now. He finds Bolden. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing. Communicating, there he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Oh, yeah!
Jason Sanders for the Dolphin field goal. A 6.
And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they gave the 60-yarder a try, didn't make it, and now they're in a tough position defensively. This offense has it in midfield.
Check! Alert! Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Hey, check 24. Alert! Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Fofo. Get that quarterback! Alert!
Now Gordon on first down. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
You make it. Check. Crunch. 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 Check 99. Check 99. Check it. Reload. Check it. Reload.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. They'll try the right side this time. Here with Gordon. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in four-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Wait, set. Run 80. Run 80. Watch the screen. Pass. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare. Out, easy. Let's go on. No, 60.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On second down, it's Gordon. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a third and 2 more. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
66. Check, check. Flag down, flag down, flag down. Check, 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 check. Check 44, check 44. 49, check 49, check 49. Check, check, check.
The busy night continues for Gordon as he gets it here. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Let's go on. No, 66. Hey, team 6. Team 6. Check, check. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 44, 72.
From the gun, it's Brady. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one now?
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to keep it here. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down, makes it manageable now.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
Slam, slam, slam.
On 1st down, here's Breida. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
This is Breida. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Breida. Room here to run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. But the best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Second and 4. Looking for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jakeem Grant there to make the grab, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. People kiss it on the ground.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Watch the safety creep. Motion, motion.
Now a 20th carry, number 20 here for Melvin Gordon. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down, Freeman pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Shift. Check. Lucky. Regular.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And Gordon's going to be stopped short. As Super Bowl 55 down to the final 2 minutes. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Don't be scared. Kill.
Brady going to go on 4th down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you were going to go on the field, but okay, I see you. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll be a 41-yard punt, given 5 on the return. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Back to throw, Brady. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
44's the mark. 44's mark. Check, check. Hey, check it.
Now Brady. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Brady to throw. And he's going to go down again. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Overtime in a playoff game. Awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only 1 period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Wide, 80. Jumper, jumper.
It's a 56.
Alpha.
2nd and 4.
Check, 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 check. Check your face. 66.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gordon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Kill.
They're going to run. This is Gordon. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Melvin Gordon unable to push his way forward. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Now it's Breda. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Come on, set. 50 flag. Check 50. Oh, here we go.
Once again, they run with Breda on 1st down. And he's into the end zone. Move over, James White. You've got a new rival for best finish to a Super Bowl ever. And the Lombardi Trophy has a home in South Florida. The Miami Dolphins are your Super Bowl champions.